Okay, but the point is, Carmen is really, really hot, or she was back then. I don't know how she looks now, but she was very different from Jordin, honey. Okay, so Jordin is like really sweet. She's gorgeous, girl, but she's really sweet, you know, very, very professional looking, you know what I mean? This Carmen Ortega, like, she is hot. She had the boobs and the body and whatever. So yeah, he was definitely living out his little fantasies.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling you.
Hi you guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to take time, of course, as always, to thank my subscribers. I have some new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are not currently subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Also, you guys, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post a new video. Also, I do have another channel called Brandy B Review TV. And I am on Patreon, so if you guys are interested in those platforms, navigate to the first comment pinned to the top. Now let's get into this video. Today, you guys, we're going to be talking about Jason Derulo and the reasons why he never married Jordin Sparks or any of the other gorgeous women that he's dated. It's been more than 5 years since Jason and Jordin split up, but Jason has been in the news quite a bit for several weeks now. A video surfaced of the singer-songwriter getting into an altercation, punching 2 guys while in Las Vegas. Also, he was in the news months ago for announcing split from girlfriend Jena Frumes, which some fans actually think that they are still together because back in October, they ended up posting a really adorable video with their 10-month-old baby boy. So who knows if they're actually broken up. So since Jason has been in the news for several weeks now, I wanted to just take a trip down memory lane and explore why he and Jordin just could not get married. And I wanted to highlight their relationship because I believe this was the longest relationship that he had publicly with someone, and was so committed, and everyone just thought that they were the model couple. So I just kind of wanted to review Jason's relationship with Jordin, and just let you guys know my reasons why Jason just could not marry her. Reason number 1, they were just way too young. Jason and Jordin first started dating in 2011, and the relationship was described as being happy and fun, and they were very much in love. But they were both in their very early 20s, molding their careers, so marriage should have been the last thing on their minds. Reason 2, Jason just was not ready to settle down. In 2011, the song Don't Wanna Go Home was released from his album Future History. And the lyrics in the beginning of this song describe his personality perfectly. In 2012, the singer injured his neck during a dance rehearsal for a show that almost left him paralyzed. He had to cancel his tour and wear a neck brace for 7 months. Needless to say, this forced him to slow down and quit the party lifestyle for a while. I think when this happened to Jason, I think this really forced him to kind of slow down, because he did say in an interview that, you know, he was a real party animal. Like, you know, it was just really ridiculous. And quiet as kept, I think this is what I think. This is allegedly. I think that during that dance rehearsal, he probably hungover or something like that. So this was definitely a wake-up call. This neck injury was definitely a wake-up call to Jason. But I think once he recovered from this neck injury, he was probably ready to get back out there and, you know, be free, even though he was still dating Jordin. Reason 3, he and Jordin were arguing way too much. In a 2014 interview with Ryan Seacrest, Jason revealed that he and Jordin argued way too much in their relationship, and that the relationship started to experience more bad times than good times. He had this to say: "There was a lot of tension in the relationship for a lot of different reasons. There was a lot of pressures of marriage. There was a lot of arguing and stuff like that just weighed on our relationship over time. When you stop having more good times than bad times, it's time to call it quits. It becomes something that is unhealthy." You know, you guys, I talk about this all the time. You know, when you're in your early 20s and you're in a relationship and you're trying to be committed to somebody, Unfortunately, you know, the bickering, you know, the fighting, that's gonna happen. Like little stupid fights are going to happen. I remember having those in my relationships in my early 20s. Just fighting over dumb things that just irritate you, you know? You really don't know how to control those types of emotions. You don't know how to process the other person's emotions and how they're reacting to you and your feelings about a certain situation. So I totally get where Jason is coming from, you know? It's kind of tough, like when there's so much bickering and arguing in a relationship, just immature things, it can be really tough and straining on a relationship. So I totally understand where Jason was coming from with this. Reason number 4, of course, I know you guys can guess it. Jordin tried to pressure him into marriage. After 3 years of being together, Jordin and Jason called it quits in 2014, which came as a surprise to many fans since Jason throughout the relationship gushed over Jordin. At one point, he referred to her as the one. In a Nicki Swift article released in 2020, reviewing the real reason the pair broke up, the article said this: Sparks and Derulo began dating in 2011 and were the most adorable couple. They gushed over each other. He thought she was the one, and she couldn't wait to take his last name. He even dedicated a song called Marry Me to Jordin. The video features Derulo singing the song to Jordin in a romantic, flirty scenes, appearing to be very much in love. Now, you guys, if you actually listen to the lyrics of this song, not just the chorus, but the actual lyrics, he is breaking it down for Jordin in this song. I'm guilty of this too, because I remember when this song came out and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna propose to her. He made a song about it. But it was just the chorus, you know, will you marry me? But if you listen to the lyrics, he let Jordin know what was up. He was saying, you know, one day when we're ready, you know, let's not rush. That's what he was trying to tell her. He actually wrote this song himself, so it was coming directly from him. And he said, you know, this is the way he communicates through his music, even communicating with his loved ones and his girlfriends. He let her know. But you know, I just hate that society puts so much pressure on young people to get married. It's kind of like, let young people be young people. Let them explore and find themselves. It's kind of like, don't put so much pressure on people to get married. Like, why? Like, let's slow down here. Let's learn who we are first, and then the marriage will come. But it's just kind of like, I hate the pressure, and it just really sucks. It's like, let people figure their own shit out. Mind your damn business. And you know, pressuring a man to do something that he doesn't really want to do, it's not a good idea. I mean, does it happen? Yes. You know, can it work? Yes. But long term, you know, the man is probably going to end up resenting you, or he's probably not going to be really happy. He might cheat on you or something. I don't know, but pressuring someone to do something that they really don't want to do is a huge, huge mistake. I say that all the time. So I think this was a case of that. She just kept pressuring him, kept pushing his buttons until he was just like, all right, I'm over this. Like, they were probably getting to the point where they were talking about it every single day, and he was just probably like, I can't talk about this every day. Like, come on. Like, so guys, Jason was not ready to marry Jordin. Like, Jason was too young. He still felt like he was missing out on, you know, life and girls or whatever. So he didn't want to get married to her, you know, and the pressure was so thick on him, you know, he probably couldn't breathe. So I mean, I get it. What I don't like though is the way that they broke up. Apparently he broke up with her. He didn't really break up with her. I think he ghosted her. From Jordin's perspective, she had no idea why the two broke up in the first place. In a 2015 radio interview with The Breakfast Club, Sparks said the two had gotten into an argument the night before she left for a trip, and everything seemed fine. She recalled, he helped me with my bag to the car, he kissed me, and told me he loved me, and then didn't call. After 3 years, he simply disappeared.
Oh.
Ooh, Jason just ghosted her. I mean, come on. I did not like that. Although, you know, I'm happy that he didn't marry her, because he probably would have cheated on her or something. He probably just would have done her dirty. So I'm glad he didn't go through with like the marriage. But I mean, come on. They were together for 3 years, and this woman stuck by his side through his neck injury and all that. I think she deserved a call or an in-person breakup. But I get that also, because he probably didn't want to deal with like the crying and the take me back and whatever else. So I mean, I get both sides, but come on, Jason. He could have been a decent person and at least sent her an email, sent her a letter or something. Dang, he just ghosted her. But whatever they argued about was probably a really big deal to him, and she probably thought, you know, I'm getting through to him. He's gonna get it. But he was probably like, you know what, I'm talking to a brick wall. She's never gonna get it. She's never gonna understand that one day I want to marry her, not now. So he was probably like, deuces, you know, I'm out. I'm never gonna get through to her. So that's probably what happened. Reason 5, he was lusting after really hot models. After Jason and Jordin broke up, Jason hooked up with the adult model Carmen Ortega. And apparently, allegedly, they hooked up when Jason and Jordin were still together. This hookup went under the radar when Carmen claimed she found out Jason wasn't single. She called things off. Okay, but the point is, Carmen is really, really hot, or she was back then. I don't know how she looks now. But she was very different from Jordin, honey. Okay, so Jordin is like really sweet. She's a gorgeous girl, but she's really sweet, you know, very, very professional looking, you know what I mean? This Carmen Ortega, like, she is hot. She had the boobs and the body and whatever. Something that Jordin didn't have. So yeah, he was definitely living out his little fantasies. After that, Jason went on to date Instagram model and also baby mama to rapper 50 Cent, Daphne Joy, in 2015. And I remember this relationship, guys, because this was Jason's second public relationship with Daphne, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, who is this woman? Because she oozed sex appeal. You know, she was a really pretty girl, but she oozed sex appeal, like body parts popping out, like Instagram model, all of that. And people were just like, wait a minute, she's nothing, she looks nothing like Jordin. Everybody was just like, his fans was like, and Jordin's fans were just like, how could you do this to Jordin? You know, whatever. They were like, this wasn't gonna last. I guess because of, you know, who Daphne, you know, who she appeared to be, like Instagram model, thought that kind of perception. But actually, Jason broke her heart. The two dated for just 6 months after Daphne learned of his cheating ways, despite being warned about Jason. So Jason was just out here screwing anybody, even though he was in a relationship. Jason still was not ready to settle down, even being with Daphne Joy, who was gorgeous, every man's dream. But Daphne probably was too much for him. So, so being too much for him, you know, he probably wanted a girl that looked really good, who looked like that, but more down to earth probably. So he probably was like cheating on Daphne. It's like, Currently, Jason shares an adorable baby boy with the stunning model and YouTuber Jena Frumes. And like I said, you guys, it's unclear if Jason and Jena are actually still together. But, you know, the point is Jason has a history of hooking up with these really gorgeous women, gorgeous models, and not wifing up any of them, okay? Like, what is going on with that, Jason? Jason is out here just having a good time. He, you know, I mean, I get it. He's really handsome. He's probably hung like a fucking horse. And he has money. He's rich, you know? So I totally get it. Jason's probably not gonna settle down until he's like 60, okay? And I don't even blame you, Jason. But you guys, tell me what you thought about this video. Comment below and let me know what you thought. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.